up to the north. Yeah, the wind is leaving shivering. No holiday. So I cranked up the engine and I turned up the heat. You see, the truth is, this country living so hard to beat. It got some very low crime and a whole lot of shit on the lane. Not to ride. And me, a whole lot of cars better hear me. Just a country boy coming straight up out the sticks. And all you haters, you can suck up. Harder to eat it, eat it, see it. I said it just before I fixed it, time to turn the page. Just a country boy coming straight up out the sticks. And all you haters, you can suck up. Harder to eat it, see it. I said it just before I fixed it, time to turn the page.
Song I've ever Hi, baby. Hey, honey. Oh, sorry about that. Damn. I forgot I had it turned up. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, my loves. What the fuck is this? What is this? Hold on a minute. Let me get over here.
Walking down this road, I mean, stand, trying to get my cash. But good Lord, you keep me on the grind. I pray every day, see you always on my mind.
What is this? I haven't seen this one.
Follows me every day of my life. I don't even understand, but I still keep trying.
I haven't seen this one.
Got my faith, got my hope. Never really did the dough. Let me tell you something more. Without you, I don't think I would just ever go. But there's been any time when the pray you never answer back. See the last few days and they've been really hard. Now I wish you would answer me back.
Did he record over somebody else's music video?
Pain lives on. In the moment way, yeah, Lord, help me. Seems like I try so hard. Sometimes I push too far.
Somebody who just met at a bar.
Seems like I'm trapped in the dark. Someday I'll make it through. Father God, I give to you. Until then, I'm just waiting for my blessings. Trying not to fall, this feeling so heavy.
Hey, look at.
I know I ain't been the best person I could be, but I've tried.
Y'all.
I know I asked for forgiveness for a lot of times, but this time, all I asked for was strength, wisdom, inside of my mind, my heart, my soul. They aiming at me, Lord, but I'm walking through them.
Time out, I still wild out. They say that I'm a big rat and they never make a wild child. I'm dancing to society, I'm dripping and running. Never wreck on my body, all the sound is coming. Lord, please hear.
Oh, Jesus. Heather Floyd is free of AZ. Let me get this read. Andrew, my sister's coming over tonight for my $200. You better give it to her or she's going to your cell phone employer tomorrow raising hell. I got, oh, damn. All right. Heather Floyd is free of AZ. Good one. They're such good lovers, huh? 510-LIL-AIZY. Somebody call him. 510-LIL-AIZY. Wait, where's my phone?
Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Wait,
the female was by the name of Silent Scream. The girl went by the name Silent Scream. She actually beat Leanne Rimes as a child in the talent competition. She was phenomenal. Just a girl that went down a bad, dark road and never got back, man. I mean, such a talent, too, man. She's freaking amazing.
Was that 510?
Freaking amazing. You know,
What was that? 510?
me and her did about 3, 4, 5 songs together.
AIZY.
Really, really good.
I wonder if that still works. Are you calling?
So how's everybody doing?
Mm.
Yeah, Patricia, she has a beautiful voice, a very beautiful voice. We shot that video in my garage when I had a nice big ass fucking 5, 6 bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, and we had converted the 2-car garage into a green
That
screen
is
studio.
510.
Like, that's back in the day when I owned a limousine.
545 2499.
It was nice. Good days. So,
Oh,
guys, I'm gonna have to get some moderators in here, man.
you pretty.
And what's crazy is those comments
Are
don't
you
show up
feeling
on
better?
Facebook.
I
They
hope
only
you're
show
feeling
up on
better, sweetie.
Streamlab.
Thanks for joining us.
I'll be right back with you.
Oh, hold on. Shit. I'm going to have to do it from this phone. Let me try this. Okay. I'm going to wait till he comes back on talking. Good. I'm glad you're doing better. Let me mod. Oh my god, these bitches are so damn thirsty. No, that wasn't Heather. That wasn't Heather. He's talking about the girl that was in the video he was just showing, and that wasn't Heather. Hold on, I gotta grab my water.
So, man, let's be honest, man. You gotta, guys, just ignore these trolls, man. The only thing they're trying to do is get a reaction from you, from me. They're trying to make me snap out and take me off the road of being a better person. That's their only direction. They don't have no content on any of those pages unless they get a reaction. You guys not understand that?
Oh, I knew we'd discuss it.
I had things happen to me today, and I can't help but it was brought to get a reaction. I saw some stuff today, Melissa.
Damn, Taco.
About it,
I'm sorry.
that I can't discuss or
Here we
disclose and about anything, but I'm gonna just say I saw some shit today, guys, that just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. Man, it just blew my mind with everything that's going on and what I saw today. It blew my mind. It blew my mind on how people in this world can run around and play victim cards.
Oh, Jesus.
And then be doing the things they doing. It's I don't know, man. It's like the post I put up earlier, man. If you fight for nothing, you become a nothing. And I think that's the biggest truth. So, guys, ignore the trolls the minute you give them any bit of your attention.
Oh, because he just wants somebody to blow
win.
him.
You guys understand that? If you give them any attention, they win. So ignore them. Just ignore them. That's all you can do. What they're trying to do is make old lazy get ticked off. And unfortunately, Unfortunately, we got a lot bigger battles over here we're fighting than those petty battles, you know.
Mikey
So
wants them to ignore you. How do
just
you feel
ignore it.
about that?
Just ignore it. So, anyways, guys, how was your day today? Was your day good? Mine was good. You know, I saw some shit today that just blew my mind. But
Ooh.
unfortunately, guys,
Is
the
that
only thing
so?
that we
Bigger
are
battles?
the only thing that we are in control of in this life are the things that we do or say.
Bartik?
So I want to play this song real
Patricia.
quick, and then I'm going to be right back with y'all. And tonight, man, it's
No
just a
shit,
laid back
Mommy
night,
T.
man. And, you know, it's you know, it's
Pick
the
those boogers. Come on, pick your booger.
second day where I know I've had to move forward. You know,
Oh
put the past
my,
behind us,
not
put
Jennifer
the future in front
Suzanne.
of us. And you know, that's all we can do. You know, it's all you can do. You gotta make the best out of each day. And
Late
I'm gonna
4
tell you
times
guys,
a day.
the evils of the
What
world
fuck?
are really trying their damnedest to make me slip. And unfortunately, what they don't realize on every angle,
She's bad.
from this side, from the awareness side,
Ew.
you ain't gonna make me slip
Ew.
because I'm living
I'm
for this
sorry,
every day,
Freedom. Do you need a hug,
So,
sweetie?
anyways, I'm gonna play this quick song real quick. It's called "I'm Thinking About Us." It's my brand new song,
Johnny.
and I think it's good.
Johnny.
Put it on the radio.
Oh, Valley Serenity wants to know what deep heat is. Deep.
My name is
I'm not
Daisy.
talking
Would
about
you like
anybody
to go out to dinner
Oh.
tonight? We could
Watch
go
him
walking by the
Oh,
river.
there, you got.
and talk about
He
life.
got you.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about the good things. Even talk about that hurt and pain. I need a girl like you. Together we can live out our dreams. Hope you come soon.
or something.
Sitting on this front porch swing. Drinking on some natty ice.
Jesus, I can't stand that picture right there. He looks like a creepy Pluto. Y'all should hear the song that he just wrote, that he played night before last. It was weird. Talking about finding his soulmate shit. Oh, this is it. Listen, this is stupid.
Now you're gone. And it's me and Peggy Gray. Now we're gonna pull. Hey, little sexy, you look fine. My name is Daisy. Would you like to go to dinner tonight? This next part, I'll be talking to my future wife. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to take a long drive. I can't wait to talk to you underneath the moonlight. I can't wait to form these memories. God bless us with a long life. Lord knows I need you too.
He writes the
And
damn
I pray
shit.
that you need me too. I just pray that you never change.
Right.
Cause I can't go through that again. I think about us.
I'll never
You
listen
think
to this
about
dumb.
you. How
This
can
is so
you
dumb.
live with the things in your life you've done? You chose your friends over us. Where did you go? I think about us. You think about you. Now I wonder all the nights if everything you said was true. Now you're gone. And it's me and Peggy Gray. Now we're gonna pull through. All I did was think about us. And all you ever did was think about you. And every time, this is what you get. Another life destroyed. Because all you did was think about you. To the girl out there that's looking for a man like me, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to grow old with you.
He goes from one verse, he goes from talking about his future soulmate, and the next verse he's talking
Man, what a
about
good song, man.
Heather.
What a good song. Oh, oh,
He makes no sense.
no, we can't watch that music video. Can't watch that music video. Guys, I'm gonna tell you what, man. My work day today started about 8 a.m. and my work day didn't end until about 9. Even when I was home, you know, got some new employees
Or bread
on the
makers. Maybe
warehouse
somebody,
floor,
maybe a bread maker.
I don't know. They just kept trying to call my dang phone.
Somebody needing to
But I'll tell you
Save
what, how you
on
doing, Joshua Allen? Joshua
costs
Allen,
for
man,
yeast.
why'd you come in the box, man? This guy right here is who they call the human can opener. And I'm telling you, there's a reason why they call him the human can opener, because he is literally the human can opener. If you guys beg him enough, he may share his special gift. I don't know, but hey, I'm gonna put the link in here, Joshua, man. It's a long time not seeing you, brother. I hope everything's going good with you, man. I
don't even think Diflacan could help
for you.
him.
But man, if you want to come in the box, it's very simple. Come in the box. All you got to do is click that link, and man, I'll bring you into my backstage, and I'll bring you right in, man. It's the easiest platform in the world.
Like, I think he needs some
come
serious
live.
IV
Man, I'd love to have you come up
antibiotics
in the box.
and
Man,
antifungals for that
I haven't seen a
shit.
tea body in a couple months, bro.
He's
You
fucking
know,
disgusting. Hello, Just
I
Me.
ain't
Welcome
had a
back,
tea
baby.
body, man. I'll be honest, man. I've been super busy. Life
he's
is throwing
using
me
StreamYard.
curveballs. I'm not gonna, go back and hash anything. Not even speak on anything. I think it's funny. Everybody wrote. I wrote a post earlier tonight, and it was just a general post, and they all thought I was talking about my ex, and not at all was I talking about my ex. It's just it was just a general insight that I saw from people in this world, and
I'm sure he needs some Herpagona syphilis
I don't
medication.
know. It's been pretty sickening. Pretty sickening.
Bring it, Bubba. He is just chomping at the bit to tell us what happened today. It's killing him, y'all. Mike, have you tried that number yet? Hold on, I gotta switch. I can't hear what he's doing if I go to, oh, it didn't work. Okay, I was to say, because if I have to use the phone that I'm listening on to call him, so I won't be able to hear what he's saying. Damn it. I didn't think it would, because that looked like an older video. I know, right?
Basically, I made a post and it says, "Must be nice to have no responsibilities and pay $400 for an iPhone running free while other people pick up the broken pieces of your trail of destruction." FYI, just an observation I saw today in the real world that I live in every day. Guys, it was just a general consensus, man. I just noticed, I've been going through a lot of problems and a lot of drama, and so I guess I can see how people would take that I was talking about a certain person, but I wasn't. What I was really talking about was a general consensus of the world today
observation.
that so many people in this world, they have so many, so many of us got responsibilities. So many of us.
How are you getting his attention on StreamYard, though?
I've got 4 pairs of pants, 4 shirts, a couple pairs of boxers, and about.
How do I get his attention on here?
Socks. And I was just noticing it today. I noticed it at the gas stations. I noticed it when I had to go.
He dropped the link. That's right. Okay.
I noticed it even at the workplace on how people.
Gotcha.
Are wearing $170.
He's got to see who you are, and I gotcha. That, you put your name down as Heather.
In this world, but yet so many
people. He took the link.
Are more worried about spending money on the material things than on the bills, or it's just a general concession, and so I'll read that post again that I made, but it was true. Just like the other one I said, that is, if you fight for nothing, you become a nothing. Guys, I want to start leaving posts that have a meaning, that have a purpose, that maybe people can read and bring change. So no way was I talking about anybody. I told you I've moved past that, but it's such a true post. It must be nice to have no responsibilities and pay $400 for an iPhone while running free, while other people have to pick up the broken pieces of
Jesus Christ, back up a little bit. We don't want to see up your nose holes.
So I'm going to come right back to y'all, and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to play another song.
Right, True Crime.
Today I just woke up just trying to mind my bees.
Oh, he's fixing to vet you, Mike. He's gonna vet you.
a damn because my only attitude nowadays is cornbread.
Okay, well, during his intermission, I'm going to do my thing real quick. A few of y'all were here a while ago, but those of you guys that are new, some of y'all already know what I do. So those of y'all that don't know what I do, I do disaster rescues. I also am a weather tracker. So I deal with the situations like the hurricanes and stuff. I am dispatching this go round. I'm not going boots on the ground, but I do have teams out right now. And I have a team coming through tomorrow headed to Florida to do rescues. They are stopping in they're coming from Missouri. They're stopping in Little Rock to pick up a boat from one of our other guys. And then they're headed from Little Rock down to Florida. Jesus, would you? So since we didn't do our donations for the shelter last month like we were supposed to do, I decided I'm going to do something a little different. And I'm not saying nobody has to help. I'm just letting y'all know what I've got going on. I'm going to go meet my guys in Little Rock tomorrow. I'm going to fill up all their gas tanks. And, oh, yay, just me. I'm going to fill up the boat and their gas cans and all that. But on the way there, I'm stopping at a couple other friends' places and picking up some stuff. But with all the relief that's down there already, people are usually donating tons of clothes and water and food and blankets and diapers and baby formula, that kind of stuff. What we usually have a hard time getting a hold of is things for animals, as far as supplies, dog food, cat food, kennels, carriers, that kind of thing. So I'm going to try and stock up on as much as I can, as much as I can afford to. I've kind of split what little bit I have put back right now. I'm splitting it in half, part to gas my guys up to help them out, and then part to stop and buy as much as I can in feed and supplies for them to take to disperse for animals. So if anybody wants to help out, give me just a second and I'll bring them back up. If anybody does want to help out, yeah, we're keeping an eye on the Carolinas. But right now they're taking the boat and they're going to start in Florida. We've already got a set place for them to head to. Then they're going to come up the coast as far as rescues go. I do, on the banner across the screen, I have my Venmo and my Cash App posted. They are my business accounts. So I will be transparent with them if anybody needs transparency. If anybody feels led and wants to donate any kind of money to help me be able to purchase more dog food, cat food, kennels, or anything like that, that we can send up there, down there. Jesus Christ, Mike, I'm not sending strippers. Oh, you're helping. Okay, sorry, helping strippers. The strippers will be fine, I promise. Usually they can float very well. They have built-in flotation devices, so I'm sure the strippers will be fine. Right now, we're worried about the animals, people's pets that they can't feed at this point. So anyway, my Cash App and Venmo are there. If you want to send anything to it to help me be able to pick up more, I'm going to try and hit farm stores, Sam. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do Sam's or just Walmart. I'm going to try and figure out where I can get the most for my money. Give me some ideas of what else I could pick up that could help out. But I've seen people, I'm donating my extra kennels, carriers, crates, anything that I have. I'm taking out there with them too, that they can just take and give out. We don't have Costco around here. Between where I am and where I'm going, there's Sam's Club, which is similar to Costco. But I feel like a farm store would probably be even cheaper. Cat litter. Okay. I didn't think about that. They could pour cat litter into cardboard boxes, huh? Good idea, just me. Thank you. So cat litter, cat food, and dog food. and then whatever kind of kennels I can find. I'm going to try and stop at maybe some pet stores and see if I could get them to donate anything for me or find damaged goods. But I've got a bit of a trip tomorrow. I'm going to meet them at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Little Rock. I'll go live. I'm going to take y'all with me. Okay. I'll go live here, set y'all on my dash, and y'all can make the ride with me. I think I'm going to take Cairo with me. Yeah, moldy teeth, I'm not worried about that. That's really usually very well covered by other donations, feminine hygiene, cleaning products, all of that. There is usually an overabundance of set up at shelters and things like that. I'm only saying I have many years of experience. I'm usually boots on the ground. I'm usually the one going there. And I've actually slept in these places where they bring in all the supplies and all. So all this stuff usually comes pouring in wonderful, wonderful donations. What I have seen in the past is it's usually weeks before people realize, oh my gosh, we need to send things for people's pets. Because people do evacuate with their pets and don't think to stock up on pet food and stuff. So that's where I've seen a lot of issues that people run into. So I'm going to grab all this stuff as much as I can afford myself, or if anybody does donate, that's going to just add to that much more I can pick up on the way down there. Mike, you're fucking killing me. Oh God. Okay. We'll discuss it more in a minute. He's getting fired up.
I was like, my God,
Shit,
I wish I had it like that. I wish I could.
But if anybody wants to help, I'll keep your name down, and everything will be 100% transparent with me.
The no responsibility angle that I could live rent free. I wish I had the responsibility angle that everybody could come bail me out. It's just.
And I'm thinking about taking Cairo with me. Even there's some. Oh fuck.
I mean, it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind.
What are you doing?
I'm not angry, Amy. There's no anger here. This is just a real life conversation.
Oh, his fucking teeth
So I think
are yellow.
you're the one that needs anger management, because you're over here getting mad because I'm talking about a real subject that is a real topic of what happens in this country every day. The hardworking people get hundreds and hundreds of dollars sucked out of their paychecks through taxes, and then that tax money is given back to a lot of lazy people. This ain't anger. This is just a real life subject. So I don't know. You must be mad because you're over there trying to say I need anger management.
Fuck you, bitch.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce your ass out of here because you're not
part of my
family
family.
Part of the conversation.
Are some of those people whose paychecks come from taxpayers and
Crystal,
come when you fucking call.
Darling.
So fuck you.
My teeth are so yellow, I can't believe it ain't
my
butter.
Family's hardly lazy.
Okay.
Thank you, guys, sweetie. I just got your donation.
They're not going to get me mad.
Hey, you're fine. I don't want y'all to feel obligated at all.
You guys watch today, man.
I know you've been around. You know, every couple of months we do some kind of something to donate to. So I just figured since we haven't done anything in a couple months, this would be a good time to.
Usual, man. I aim for a 9 o'clock bedtime, but I kind of brought that out myself because we had an amazing evening together. I don't know about y'all, but I remember as a kid when I had amazing evenings, going to a ball game.
I don't want y'all to feel like you have to, okay?
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when you had a good evening as a child, it was hard to go to bed. I can relate to that.
We'll have something else.
A boring evening, it's easy to go to bed, in
another month or so.
So I don't know, man. But I have
that was so sweet of you. Thank you so much.
Going forward, instead of bashing people, to look around the world every day and find good things to talk about, to find real life subjects to talk about. And if you guys don't like it, well, you can kiss my boot boot. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I really think I'm thinking about
Enrico, man, it's good seeing you in here, brother.
For $21,
I don't see as often as
I can get a 50-pound bag of dog food at the feed store.
But these live feeds.
I don't think you can get it that cheap at Sam's. I gotta look.
Here to protect us, man. So I'm gonna make good things about it, and that's how we're gonna do it. Well, there's nobody angry here. You know, I mean, have y'all ever been to church and seen an emotional preacher, and then he's talking about something bad in the Bible,
Enrico.
and he just gets emotional talking about it because it's something that
No,
is
but I
true
keep
and real to
wiping the
him?
corners of my mouth
Why doesn't
out.
anybody call him anger and tell him he needs
I'm
anger
sitting here wiping the
management?
corners of my mouth out
No,
over
it's
and
just
over
this when
because he's
AZ
making
does
me.
this. You know, but those posts today are real, you know, especially the one where I said, and I'm going to quote it exactly,
Let me.
you know, and I think of little quotes all the time to say, if you fight for nothing, you become nothing. You know, if you're a person that wakes up every day and you don't fight to be better, you don't fight to move forward in life, you don't fight if something bad happens to you and you fight back. If you don't fight, and that means you fight for nothing, the truth of the matter is you become a nothing. You become a nothing. The greatest pathway to becoming a nothing, no matter what you think, is by not fighting for nothing. Just don't fight for nothing. Just get your paychecks, blow them. You know, if you're at a party, somebody makes you mad, you just beat the crap out of them. You know, instead of fighting to keep your emotions in check, you instead just beat the crap out of people. You're going to become a nothing. You're going to become an individual that sits in a jail cell all day.
For tomorrow.
You know what I mean? So no matter what you guys are fighting for in life, but if you're waking up every day and you're fighting for it, then you will become a something in one way or another.
Box.
So that's kind of the message tonight, man. If you fight for nothing, you become a nothing. It may not be tomorrow that you become a nothing. It may not be next week you become a nothing. But that karma stick is going to come hit you like a Mark McGuire.
That's a lot of
home
words
run
there,
swing in the
fella.
head. It's going to come get you and bite you really bad.
AZisms, yeah.
I would rather choose to wake up every day and
You love
fight for
puppies.
something and
Oh.
fail than wake up every day and
Aw.
fight for nothing. You know, because at least
yeah,
if
they
you get up and
might.
you fight,
That's a.
then
They
that
might.
means
I need to
you
ask
still
them.
got a good breath in your body. That means you still got
Shit, what did I
potential.
miss? Damn
And
it.
it means you still got a fighting
Wipe your
chance.
mouth, buddy. That
It's the ones
Scuzz
that
is
don't
showing again.
fight.
Maybe
They
it's
have no
corn
fighting
coming
chance
out from your
whatsoever.
yellow
You know,
teeth bum.
so I don't know. I just thought really hard tonight on some posts. I thought
Man.
about my day and all the different things I saw as I went out into the world. When I went to work,
Well, I have a lot of Walmart bags. I can do
came
that.
home from work, when I stopped at the gas station,
Mike,
and that was the
comment
thing
that I sent you the other day,
that really just caught me by guard.
that I told you,
was it must be nice
he
to
read
have no
it and he
responsibilities and be able to
responded
pay
to
$400 for an iPhone
when I told
blow
him to
your
wipe
whole
his
check,
mouth. Nobody was going to want to kiss him.
and run free in life while the other peoples in this world are picking up the broken pieces of your trail of destruction. It's sad that as hard workers and our tax dollars are the ones that keep the laces afloat. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, man. Life is way too short to harbor hate. You know, so there's no hate in my heart, guys. None. I don't hate anything in this world. I don't hate trolls. I don't hate my ex. I don't hate my parents. I don't hate the people that have done the most evil to me. I mean, there's just, if you've got hate in your
I'd
heart,
rather
then
spend
you're
money
part
on
of
them
the
being
problem,
able to
not part of the
feed them. I
solution.
think I've got a
You know what
bunch
I
of
mean?
paracord. That's a good idea, though. Thank you. Let me write all this down.
So
I have a bunch of paracord.
again, guys, I'm going to
I'll
ask you
take
not
up
to
there.
address the trolls. That's what they want. They want you to get angry. They want you to cuss them out, be it you guys in the chat or be it me right here. The way you deny a troll,
and I know, like our farm
them.
store here has.
So please tonight, don't get in the chat, dog them. Don't
cat litter, like bulk cat litter for really cheap.
Don't defend me against
I think
them.
I'll do.
Just don't acknowledge them. You know. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna bounce to a quick song right now because there's nothing more than a troll than what they hate is the song "Ring Ring Ring." So we're gonna go ahead and we'll be right back with you.
Right here.
Now I know why my dogs are going crazy.
About never giving up.
Hold on, let me add my phone.
Song about real life. Even though evil people can cost you everything and take away everything that you love.
There is a pack of coyotes literally right across the street from me. Shit. Let me do this. Hold on. I don't. Let me see if I can catch them. Invite. Copy. They were going crazy out there a while ago. Let's see if I can get out there where you can hear them. They're literally, y'all know where I was going walking, where I took y'all for my walks right across to go to the lake, where I walked through the country club. It sounds like they're right across at the country club. That's just literally right across the highway. I told y'all I figured that the coyotes would. Oh, that you can't do nothing about that where I am. Shit. What? Gotta get in here. No. There's only one gator out here there on this side. Well, I'm sure there's more. Only one that we've seen. We see a regular. Okay. The fuck? Who is that? Are you serious right now? That ain't happening. Sorry. Cartman Crane just took the link. How about we don't? No, Cartman. You can talk in here. You don't ever chat in here, but you're going to click on the link to come live? How about not? Yeah. So, let me see if they're gone. No, they're already moved. So much for that. Oh. No, this ain't his kind of page. I didn't get it pulled up fast enough. Let me see.
But now, okay. I wish there was just a button I could hit, take me right back to the past. See, my mama always said,
you dick.
Me and you never gonna go wrong. Now I see.
You really? Well, you got banned. You're such an ass. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Mike thought he would be funny. Y'all can. Oh, I didn't even look in the back chat fast enough. Hold on. Ring, ring, ring. If I'd have looked in private chat, I'd have realized it. You penis. I was just trying to catch those coyotes so y'all could hear them. God dang, they were like literally right here. And on the last live, the dogs were losing their shit out there. And I said, the coyotes must be out moving around tonight. And sure enough, I just heard them right outside. Oh, he is getting it, ain't he? Y'all want to hear him? You're such a prick. Authenticator app. Hold on, I gotta go. Yeah, I just saw the text. I had too many things open on my phone at the same time. Hold on. I'm trying to... I'm talking to y'all and trying to how do I go in now? I don't know. I did I banned permanently. Now I don't know how to go in and unban you. Wait. Oh, okay, he's talking again.
That's what you look like, dude. You look like a straight dumbass bully. It's people like you that little kids are in school and getting pushed to the point that they're killing themselves. You know, so when you go to bed tonight, understand that you're part of the problem of society. You're part of the problem of the destruction.
Oh, here we go. I can unban you here.
You aren't part of the solution.
Well,
Bubba.
when it like just
so,
the
God bless you, man.
I'll tell
Everybody
you how
make
to
sure
fix
to
it a
say a
little
silent
bit.
prayer. Let's have a brief 5 seconds. That's about all the prayer he needs.
There.
But
now you're not banned anymore.
That's all about
it. Says Walter Bauer, but the main thing said Cartman.
Okay. Anyways, back on with the show. You know, so guys, man, today was a long day, long productive day. And I'm gonna tell you, you know what really gets me through my days right now is to come home and be with my little daughter. You know, that's the grand finale of my day every day, man. I was so anxious. I planned the whole day out today, man. Man, I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna grind it out today, man. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna be the best that I can be. And then when I get home, me and my little daughter.
Why does he keep fucking getting right up in the camera?
And so
he is, isn't he?
You know, fortunately, we're in a position in life that we have to live stream pretty much everything we do and every moment that we can to protect ourselves. It's literally while my daughter's still in the house.
So just so y'all know, I will probably be heading out.
People's lies and their
around
propaganda and, you know, oh, he's got a gun. Oh, he's got this. Oh, his baby's screaming to death. You know, and when DHS came out here the other day, and then they saw the actual video of the temper tantrum in the car.
Well, between 12 and 1 Central
time
tomorrow.
You know, those awareness pages did nothing but bring awareness to the fact that I'm a dad out here trying to
do the right things for my
child. I'm the dad out here living and breathing for my child
on the highway,
and doing the right things and trying to put her on the right path. You know what I mean? And so once again, guys, give those awareness pages.
What I was saying is, I think I'll take Cairo because there's some good dog parks in Little Rock.
For little Paisley, and she's still here with me. So you know,
I might even try and go hiking. There's a little mountain out there.
These people, you guys, man, old Jennifer there. You need to be on Jimmy Kimmel. You need to be on Jimmy Kimmel because the comedy you're bringing is just funny. It's just funny. You know, Jimmy Kimmel needs to start an episode called "Of What Not to Be," and then Jennifer Suzanne would be the poster child of it. You know, man. You know, she's just mad because, well, down below she looks like an Arby's beef and cheddar. Let's just. You know, she's bad business for Arby's. You know, every guy she's ever dated, he's never ate at Arby's again. You know, so Arby's don't like you, girl. Jennifer, Arby's does not like you. They've actually probably had some corporate board meetings. Should we serve this girl with a cease and desist? You know, they're trying hard tonight, guys, and they're failing on a major level. You know, there just ain't no trigger points with me no more, man. I've got a lot of bigger things on my plate than to be downing other people or, you know, bashing other people.
And that's why going forward, I'm going to spend my long work days
Right,
in the back of my
freedom.
head as I'm working. I'm going
Right.
to be thinking of some,
Right.
good things to talk about with real meaning and purpose. And today, the two posts,
Label.
and I
gotta do
actually
this real
wrote these
quick.
down while I was working today in the notepad on my phone, were these two quotes. If you fight for nothing, you become nothing. It's 100% fact. Also, the other one is it must be nice to have no responsibilities and pay $400 for iPhones running free. Maybe I should have put a car there or something. I don't know. It's just iPhone seems to be the popular thing. I saw an ad on my phone while I was watching a YouTube video today, and they were advertising the iPhone. So as I was writing this, I was like, okay, I'll throw the iPhone in there because, how many people probably right now in America are buying the new iPhone and didn't pay the electric bill because they just had to have the new iPhone. And now they're calling, little charities to help paying the electric bill. And then the people like us that work our asses off, well, our tax dollars get to go pay for that. It's nuts. But the quote was, must be nice to have no responsibilities and pay $400 for an iPhone while running free, while other people have to pick up the broken pieces of your trailer destruction. FYI, just an observation I saw today in the real world that I live every day. And that's the truth. Everywhere you go, guys, if you read that quote and you implant it in your brain, tomorrow when you go about your business, you're going to notice that. You're going to notice as you look around, like, yeah, damn, that is kind of messed up. How many times has people drove by the projects, government housing, and see people with Cadillacs? You're driving in your old Ford Junker pickup truck, working your 60-hour-a-week job, barely scraping by. How many times have you seen that? I'll raise my hand because I've seen that a lot. Or flashy cars with $5,000 rims on them sitting in that public housing. Damn, it
What did
must
he say?
be nice not to have no responsibilities and be able to run free while the other people of the world have to pick up the pieces of your trailer destruction. It's so true. That's why I made those posts. What's up, Lock? Look, how you doing? I don't know where you brought that, the color of somebody in here, but Tammy, we're going to get you out of here. If you want to try to play race cards on this show, that ain't the place. Man. This
iPhones
show's
and
equal
Androids. I missed it.
for
I'm
everybody that's
looking at
18 years and
freaking.
older. We don't judge people by their sexual preferences. We don't judge people by the color of their skin. We don't judge people even up their religious affiliations or your political affiliations. We just don't. So for you to come in here and try to create that narrative, you just caught an automatic block. Okay. What's up, man? How you been doing, Lock Look? How are the kitty cats doing, bro? You guys, if you don't know Lock Look has been a big fan of my music and the shows for a long time, and he's always coming in talking about his damn cat. Apparently, he's a special fella. His cat has 19 lives. It's probably more like 37. I don't know how many live feeds he's come in. It says my cat died, but he's back. I don't know. Man.
Right.
I've got 5 kids.
He assumes if you have things, it's off the government.
I'm just reading these comments. They're just hilarious.
Please refresh this page and try again.
Beef curtains. Beef curtain.
Wait.
Every time I hear that word, it's just hilarious. Beef curtains. Lock Look, how's your beef curtain hanging, buddy?
Wait.
I don't know. As I grow older, I'm finding that my naders are hanging further down than my Peter. I don't know if I'm, I don't know what to do anymore, guys. Gravity just seems to have an effect that keeps tugging the testes down further and further. I've been starting to think maybe at night I'll just tie a 1 pound weight to the tip of the Louisville Slugger and see if I can make it stretch a little bit so it just don't look that bad, People are really trying to push the button tonight, and you just ain't gonna get it. Let me tell you what you do when you push the buttons. Azzy's learned just take a breather.
Shit.
And play another song that you guys love so much.
Shit.
I'm going to play this little. I have fun every now and then, man. I try to do in my entertainment aspect, and maybe I fail big time, but I don't care. I have fun making it. This is something that I made. I just got bored one day, man, and I didn't have jack crap to do, and I thought I'd make this. Let's watch this. It's called "You Can't Handle."
You gotta say.
You need to shut up. I'm about to stick the stun gun up your ass if you don't.
Just a minute. I'm just gonna play this. What the hell, man? You gotta have fun with it, man. I mean, as musicians, you fail, you succeed.
What the fuck did that just
Not
say?
everything's a success that you do, and basically everything I've ever done has never been a success. I've been pretty much a failure my whole life.
What did that just say?
Not something proud, but you know what, man? I've got that fighter blood, man. I still wake up every day and I give life every damn thing I got. And
Hey.
I'm faced with an unformable enemy that is always trying to destroy me. I think you guys have witnessed that enough. But anyways, y'all call it. It's called "You Want the Truth? You Can't Handle the Truth."
Brought you here today because we heard that you're a piece of shit.
Don't care.
Now you're gonna shut up and listen to what we gotta say.
Stick
A lot
something
of
up
people
something's
talk about how
ass.
shitty of a person you are, and it's time we address it.
Yeah, I'm hated.
Shut up!
Think I give a damn?
Shut up!
Yeah, people lie on me. Talk shit about me all the time.
Getting on my last nerve.
I don't care what you heard.
You're a little hazy, right?
Yeah, I'm a little lazy. What the fuck, man? You got me in this
We
room.
need you to listen really clearly to what we gotta say, bro.
I don't care what you gotta say.
You need to shut
I just
up.
need to
I'm
go.
about to stick the stun
Can
gun
I
up
go?
your ass if you don't shut up. We've heard how you beat your girl. We've heard how you treat your
No,
girl.
I don't treat my wife like shit. That's just more than internet lies made by the internet gangster
Whoa.
friggin'
Quiet,
Take
bro.
a gun gun up his ass?
Entertain me. If you're so damn innocent, why the hell do they keep saying all this
They do it
bullshit
because
about
they
it?
try to fucking destroy people so they can look good.
I'm inclined to believe them. What do you got to say for your
Well, have you
defense?
seen any evidence?
But
Have you seen any bit of proof of anything they say that I
Bro.
do?
these people got millions of plays, man, millions of fans.
Yeah. Smoke cigarettes.
They say all you do is drink beer.
Yeah, I drink beer.
See, we were testing you, bro.
Thanks for putting one there.
See why the world thinks so shitty of you.
Don't care what the world thinks. Now you're gonna tell me why you got me in this room, or I'm gonna take my
Alright,
ass
ready to go.
Going nowhere.
to the camp. He's got the damn door locked. What the fuck am I doing here?
Suppose.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Nuts, man. You're the person that everybody says they got a problem with.
No. Just let me the fuck up out of this room.
Maybe you need to explain to the world who you really are. How about that?
I think that's a good idea. Maybe do some kind of fucking video show so people can see the real us.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. I'm damn right with you on
I
that.
think we'd all like to see that, Bubba. But I mean, do you think the world would take that serious?
I don't know if the world will take this seriously. Yeah, I think maybe we should do a show that follows me and my family and shows the real us instead of the bullshit that you and your damn people fucking do. Look, you done kidnapped me and brought me in this motherfucking room here to tell me this shit. I still don't know why I'm in this room.
That's exactly why you.
I want some answers.
Back over there.
I want some motherfucking answers.
You already got your answers, bro. I think you answered the question yourself.
You got me here.
Yeah, we got you here. Now what?
Why?
Hold on, guys.
What are you gonna do about it?
Over at my sewing table for
I'll tell you what. You let me the fuck up out of here. And over the next couple months, I'll show you what the fuck we're about. We'll go behind the scenes and videotape that shit. We'll put out some more fucking songs that are talking about some controversial shit. If that's what you want, if that's what get me the fuck up out of this damn room,
Is there anything else you gotta say, bro?
I'm quite frankly sick and tired of this shit. I'm so tired of being
I've got a
destroyed
freaking
man.
burp rag I
For
have
the
to finish
lies
before I
that you
put
said.
in that.
Again, I'm gonna ask you, where's the fucking evidence? Where is the proof behind
Before
all
I put in that
people's
box
lies?
to ship out tomorrow. I forgot I
I'll
was
show you behind the scenes.
doing this
And
other
I'll put
burp
out some
rag
more
for
music
it.
that's about some controversial real shit. And we'll talk about some real. We'll bring it
Got
all to the forefront.
several things to take to the post office on my way out of town tomorrow.
Just let me so I can get back to my family because this is some bullshit.
Well, go show the world, bro. We're gonna
I
let
don't know
you
what the
go.
fuck this is supposed to be that
Show
he's
the
showing
world.
right now.
Thank you.
help. It is some bullshit. We show the world who we really are. Oh, was this when he was trying to start his family movie vlog thing? Sit down up church, huh?
BetterHelp is customized
Did you
online.
see that? Asleep. Oh, that's never mind. Where's the baby? I thought I was reading my chat for a second. Then, since you were the only one talking shit about Heather for 2 weeks straight, there you go, the truth.
You're the fuel to my fire that breaks me down and takes me higher.
Oh yeah, Kimberly, message the page.
Man, guys, man, I love
Definitely
just
private
sitting
message
here
him.
playing good music. To me, it's
God doesn't care if you're mad and angry. He wants you to talk to him either
We will
way.
not lies or
So,
any bashing
I got
of
down on my
Heather
knees
this feed.
and I started
you hear
praying.
this.
An immediate
I let it all
ban.
out.
We will not
I yelled. I said, I'm angry. I don't want to talk to you. And I felt some sort of peace from that, which was like, okay. If I
Look,
felt
if you
peace
click over there on the
yelling
right
at
side,
God in my
skip
prayers,
ads.
that
Just
must
click
mean
it.
that he's happy I'm talking to him. He's happy to hear from me. We don't just pray when things are going good. We're supposed to pray when things are hard. We're supposed to pray when we don't want to. Because he knows us. He knows our heart. He knows all of our trials, all of our sorrows, all of the pain that we're going through. He already knows.
Yeah, no bashing
feel
against anyone.
peace
Just seeing
in the trials that I've
this all
had
breaks my heart for you guys.
because
Okay.
of the overwhelming amount of love that I feel from
He
my
was
son.
told by the judge to, and he still hasn't.
And
This
his
is going to make
grace.
him stay off.
So I feel like I can get through anything.
Discover God's love through prayer. We have volunteers online or in person that can help you learn to pray and come closer to God.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to go ahead and play that because that was probably the first good ad I think I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm just gonna face it with it. I mean, what a great ad that was. There was an ad to a video,
What is
but it
this?
just started playing, and now I
Film?
like the message of it. The message was so real, so I just let it play. Well, Melissa, you got to be like me. You just got to be above it. You got to be above it. You know, we're all fighting for a greater cause than any cause that a troll could ever fight for. And that's that precious little girl over there. So together, we have to be the example. Together, we have to respond
He ain't
in a
above
better
nothing.
way and be the example.
He needs to sit
You know, someone
down.
said
Is
to
what
me
he
the other
needs to
day,
do.
everything that we do, and now that it's really been made that I have to just stay online because if I go silent, they're going to start saying some vulgar, nasty things that will really affect this girl's life. That we have to use this platform to be the example. Yes, we can have some fun. Yes, if we say a cuss word here and there, as long as it's not around Paisley while she's awake, cool beans. You know, man, I mean, you know, I don't know. I remember as a little kid, mom and dad waited to watch the rated R movie with the Yippee-Ki-Yay motherfucker and Die Hard until the kids went to sleep. When the kids were awake, it was TGI Friday type stuff, you know, Full House, stuff like that. You know, I don't see no wrong once it becomes late, the kids are asleep. If we get up in here and talk about some raunchy subjects, hey, so be it. So long as the baby's not hearing it, you know. Thank you, Melissa. These people are really trying to trigger. They don't realize you can't trigger anymore, man. You know, you can't trigger, you know. It's something I wish I would have
But
fixed
you
a long
don't.
time ago.
You had her
That's
sitting in
part
the
of my
living room
growth
with
as a
you
human being is
while
to
she was
not
trying to
let
watch
people
TV.
trigger me. Instead, have a
Doing
little
it.
fun with it. Hey, that's what's up, Belinda. You didn't turn them on to some AZ music? Man, you should have turned them on to this new song, man. See, now I got to play my new song. You know, man, they're over there getting millions of views. They're over there getting millions of views. I can't even get 300. Man, I tried selling my body and I couldn't get 300 views. And somehow I still make some pretty decent royalty checks. I don't get it. Well, not decent. You know, my
Hold on,
royalties
let me
from iTunes is
refresh.
$25.
I don't know why- I don't understand. I don't understand why I get messed up with that. There's Glenda.
Get it. Well, that
Why I have issues with comments.
decent. You know, my royalties from iTunes is $25, and I get like $25 a month from Facebook subscribers. But hey, for me to make $50 a month from the music is better than zero.
He
But
likes to pretend he
I mean, it's the
prays.
brand new song I just released, man. I think it's worthy of attention. I really do.
Well, hey, little sexy, you look about
God.
that bird. Hey, I need a girl
Freaking
like
release no song.
you.
You just
Live out our dreams.
made it.
Come soon, sitting on this front porch,
Freedom. That
drinking
is
on some natty
freaking
ice.
awesome.
And I snap back and realize that this all just a big dream. I think about us, you think about you. How can you live with the things in your life you've done? You chose your friends over us. Where did you go? I think about us, you think about you. Now I wonder all the nights if everything you said was true. Now you're gone, and it's me and Peggy Gray. You got me going for hey, little sexy.
You chose your friend
You look
over us.
fine. My name is Daisy. Would you
Now,
like
this
to go
sounds
to
like
dinner
something, you
tonight?
know, like when
This
you were a
next part I'll
teenager
be talking to
and you
my
were
future wife.
bored
Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to take a long drive.
and you would just
I can't wait to
sing
talk
your own
you
words to a
underneath the
song
moonlight.
or sing your own words to a
Can't
beat
wait
when
to
you were
form these
bored.
memories.
This is
God
what this
bless us
reminds
with
me
a
of.
long life. Lord knows I need you too. And I pray that you need me too.
You're right, Liz. I don't.
Pray that you never change.
Kathy would have a heart attack if she heard the way he talks.
I think about us, you think about you. How can you live with the things in your life you've done? You chose your friend over us. Where did you go? I think about us, you think about you. Now I wonder all
Think
the
about
nights
us. You
that
think
said
about
was
me.
true.
You think about
Now
you.
you're
I think
gone.
about.
And it's me
Oh,
and
God,
Peggy
I've
Gray. You got me gonna
Help
pull
me.
through. All I did was think about us. And all you ever did was think about you. And every time, this is what you get. Another life destroyed. So that's all you did was think about you. To the girl out there that's looking for a man like me, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to grow old with you.
No. I could write a better song than
That's a
him,
good
though.
song right there, man.
I think a mosquito bit me like right underneath my butt cheek. You know,
I'm gonna
like
play one more song for y'all,
where
and
the
I'll be right
crease
back
under
with
your
you.
butt cheek is. I was wearing like, I mean, I don't, not to get too in detail, but I had the kids outside playing earlier, and I had, you know, like my house shorts on. I wear short shorts around the house, and I don't wear underwear. And I was outside. I'm pretty sure a mosquito got me right there, right underneath my butt cheek.
Life that I don't understand. Sometimes I just don't think that I'll ever just get so many times, and I've been like shut down. Yet I'm still here just trying to get it. Seen the bottom in just the times, and I was reaching, I was digging ditches. Many times though, just because I lied. Low like stitches, my bio is watch your back. Cause I promise they will get you ever eat you up and then they'll spit you out. Never again think about
Nope, can't do that. Cannot. Here, we'll, no, it's not a tick. It was a mosquito. Okay, I gotta, let me get myself out of here. Here, y'all want to see while we're doing While we're in timeout. Oh, let's see. I already pulled myself down. Damn, man. I already pulled myself out. Well, never mind. I was going to show you all the dogs. Man, they're lazy. Okay. Guess not. Move this around. Oh, he is like that. Is this a porn video? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, what are we going to do then? Let's see. So I leave around noon tomorrow, and I'm going to stop and pick up bags of animal food and kennels, and I'm going to meet my team in Little Rock, get them fueled up, feed them lunch, send them on their way to Florida. Then I'm going to head back home and get geared up for the disaster in the Carolinas coming. So I'm going on about an hour and a half of sleep right now from last night. Thankfully, today's been pretty
Fighting the
decent.
biggest battle. You know, I've said it in the last couple feeds. I feel like God has been
But I still
beating me down and bringing me up, and then beat me down and then bringing me up, preparing me for this battle. You know, I mean, let's talk about that for a minute. You know, all my other children, I spent my 20s and 30s just chasing the
always
music,
triggered.
and touring, and doing all these concerts and shows, and that took me
So
nowhere.
anybody that was not here
got me
earlier,
nothing. Got my family nothing, and I
we
destroyed
are
multiple
purchasing
relationships. I destroyed
donations.
I
have a
wouldn't
team
say
heading to
destroyed
Florida
lives of
tomorrow that I'm
other
meeting up
children,
with.
because they're
So I'm
all,
stopping
you
and
know,
getting cat food, dog food, cat litter,
I would say
some
flourishing.
kennels,
They're doing very good.
and I'm taking to
I wish
them,
I
and
could
they're
take-
taking down there to
I
hand
wish I
out.
could take the
Why the hell did my air
the blame
conditioners
for
kick
that,
on?
but I can't.
They're going to
can't.
hand out to
But
people
it's
that
those
they come in
trials, those
contact with that are in
tribulations
need
my
of pet
failures in the
supplies.
past of
So
getting
anybody
beat
that
down and back up because of
is
my
able
mistakes
to,
or
that
because
wants
of somebody
to help
else's,
me to be able to
that
purchase
has truly
more,
built me to be
you
the
don't
man
have
that faces
to.
this ultimate
Obviously,
battle.
you definitely don't
You know,
have to.
unlike my other children,
We just like to
this
help
little girl,
around here. We
there
take
is no
donations
fallback
every once in a
for her, man.
while and
You know, my other children
send
had
them
their
to a good
grandparents.
cause.
My
And
other
this is
children
just kind of
had
my
other
cause
people.
right now. So
But this battle's
anything
different
extra
than any
that'll
other
help
battle I've
is
ever faced.
is
And this
definitely
battle
welcome.
is a battle that if I fail,
I will take y'all to Little Rock with
it
me
does not end up good
on
for
my
her
way to
because
meet
there's no
them,
backup.
so I don't have to
It's
be all
just
by myself for the
impossible.
whole ride.
You know,
Drive.
so, you know,
I'm not
and
riding,
as
I'm
you guys have
driving.
seen just over the last 3 weeks, me personally, I've changed in a lot of the
My
things
Cash
I
App
do.
and Venmo are scrolling
You know,
across the bottom of the
the way I
screen. They are my
respond,
business
the way-
accounts,
the-
so there will
the
be
way-
100%
even,
transparency for
I
them.
mean, just every angle, man.
You can see
and,
where
You know,
purchases have been made. If I need to post screenshots ever, it'll be there.
sometimes children just happen unplanned, Kimber. You know,
Can
me
be
and
used
Heather
for
never
tax
planned to
deductions
have
too,
another
if anybody's
kid.
interested
It
in
just
that.
happened. We didn't go in the bedroom to make love saying, "Hey, tonight, baby, we're making."
But that's
a
what we're
baby."
gonna do.
No.
We're gonna send
No, I never intended to have
food for
another
people
baby.
to use for
This
their
baby right
pets
here is
down to
just a
Florida.
product of
And
miracle
then yeah,
of
my guys
God,
that are not gonna go home
you
after
know,
rescues in Florida have been complete are gonna work their way up the coast.
you know. So I don't even know why you would
Get
ask
the
that
front
question.
seat on this ride.
But I have no shame in my game of
Well, I'll be in the
answering
front
it.
seat. Cairo
know?
rides in the back, so you can be right in
There
the
was
front
no
seat
eye
with me,
opener to have
baby.
other children. I
I'm
never
going to
intended
Little
to have
Rock
any other
and coming
children.
home tomorrow. I'm not going boots on the
Kimberly,
ground this year
I'm done
any.
responding to you.
I
think
am
you're
looking
trying to
for
create
a
some triggers
new,
and
hopefully at the beginning
you're
of
just not
next
going to do
year.
it tonight.
My
So
plan
every
is to be able
comment
to
you leave
buy
going forward, I'm gonna
a new
ignore. I'm going to
4x4
break in
pickup
with another song just to
be able to
say fuck
go
it.
back boots on the ground
But
next hurricane
know,
season.
life's cold.
Looks like I will be able to not have kiddos at home with me next hurricane season, and we'll be able to cut free. Finances have taken a huge increase, other than the fact that I'll be investing a lot into the new homestead. But that's for another time. This go around, this is what we're doing. It's kind of, what I do in hurricane season. So, it's not required to be here. We, obviously, we're not a paid channel. I don't get, I'm not monetized. We don't have subscriptions or whatever, any of that kind of stuff on this channel. We do, donate to different causes at different times, and we didn't get to do our shelter donation last month. So there's so many things for humans that are already covered by donations through different organizations. A lot of times it takes weeks for the animal side of things to get started up. So anyway, I know it's not really even going to put a dent in things that I'm going to be able to send, but my guys will at least be able to help people that they come in contact with. They're going to be down there doing rescues, pulling people out of their flooded homes off of roofs is pretty much what we do at that point. Take our boats, unload them into residential neighborhoods, drive down the flooded streets, and pluck people off their roofs and extract them from their areas that they cannot get out of. So they'll be able to give them food for their animals and stuff. Most of the shelters and all will already have lots and lots and lots of clothing and water and baby stuff. Oh, is he talking again?
My faith away. I'm gonna keep going till I'm 6 feet under right here, just in this grave. Out here and I live my life. Out here and it's just so.
No, he's not. Here, let's see. What do we want to sing? Let's sing something. Hold on. I want to. Here's another chick that's not Heather.
Trying just to make everything just work on out.
Amen, Liz.
My life's been hard.
Where are these videos coming from that don't have Heather in them? That have other chicks. Have y'all seen any of these before? Has he been hiding these this whole time?
But what I need is just an amazing girl.
Who is that?
In my life, standing right by my side. I need you, girl, standing right
Does he
by
really
my
think this is going to upset Heather?
Together we can live this life.
This is hilarious. You're so fucking obvious, dude.
We could be partners in crime. Now I think about you every time I wait.
Man.
When I'm getting up and I don't even get a cup of coffee, don't you know? Before I just start thinking about a lifetime of us, and I don't even know who you are. But I wish you come real soon, because I tell you, just living this life alone is the worst damn shit that I ever been through. And I don't know what to say. Living life just by the day. Make money and I got that
figure out a
pay, but
different way
it
to
don't
get
mean
this
shit
cut.
that's
This
by
is
my
taking
side.
forever.
Out here and I'm living this life. Patiently wait the days go by. Grateful's just a day that you're standing right.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta run to my
side.
son's room. I think he took my good
You,
sewing
girl,
suit.
standing right by my side. Together we can live this life. You could be Bonnie, yeah, I'll be Clyde. We could be partners in crime. Yeah, brother's been the same as we float around for some time. My saying is, behind every great man, a great woman. I need you, girl, standing right by my side. Together we can live this life. You could be Bonnie, yeah, I'll be Clyde. We could be partners in crime.
Says he doesn't have a cup. But they're not down here. You want out? Hey, if you act like a fool out there, you're coming back in. Don't wake the neighborhood up. Go. Oh, it feels so good out there. I wish I could open this door.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. You know, guys, if you like that video and you guys thought that was a good song, man, how about somebody say something in the damn chat? If you don't say nothing, I guess it's a crap song and it's no good. I don't know, man. I love making music, guys. You know, man, and it's hard not to say that
Holy shit!
I've
I've
got
been looking for
something
safety pins,
that very
and I
few
had them all
people
right here this
have.
whole time.
And I'm not
Oh,
trying to
damn.
brag. It's something that people have told me to stop doing since I was 22 years old. That's music. That's music. But music has gave me something that is more cherishable than I think than anybody can ever have, and that is memories. I can pull back all the way to 2002 songs and music videos, and then I can literally bounce back to that point in my life. Realize the love I had, realize sadness I've had, realize successes I've had, realize failures I had at that point. Music is truly to me my journal of life. It's you know, it's my journal of life. It's my journal of life. Kimberly, I agree with you. Being a single person, I'm up at first of all, as a single person, I don't sleep with shit anymore. I ain't got no one to hold me. And for the last 20 years, you know, I've never been single more than a week. And I'm having a very hard time sleeping.
God damn, I'm so
That's why I'm
tired of
still
hearing
up
about this
at
shit. Is that
11:25.
all this fucker
I'm at a
thinks
point
about
now
is
that I
dick
get
and
petrified to sleep
vagina?
because I have nightmares of my ex. And I'm not gonna tell you what the nightmares are, but they're not pleasant nightmares. They're nightmares.
Like,
of
does he
men
think about
doing things with
anything
that
else
girl, the
other
girl
than
you love,
sex?
and they wake you up in a nightmare.
That is
like-
not
like
all
it would
that
anybody.
life is
I
about.
mean, if you didn't have those kind of nightmares, then I guess you didn't have real love, you know. But sleeping right now is a hard thing for me. So I'm up at 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6, and can't go back to sleep. You know, it's like, okay, I wake up at 7. Well, I got to be up at 8 anyways. What's the point of going back to sleep? You know, it's going to take me 30 minutes to get back to sleep. I might as well get up and, you know, do something productive. And then I'm taking care of the little baby in the mornings. And then I got to drop her off at the babysitter. Then I go to work. I work a 9-10 hour day. I got to go to work and keep my whole game face on and focus because I have a job that's very detail oriented. And I have to do the very best I can because if I don't, then I'm going to fail. Then I'm going to lose my job. My rent, my house now, moved into this house is $425 a week. And, you know, I mean, God or the devil, I don't know which one, has really piled the heat up on me, you know, and then somebody bailed and here we are. But music is truly a journal.
Well, who picked the fucking the house out?
And just like the things that I'm doing now.
Are we supposed to feel
I'm
sorry
going to
for
look
him?
back on just like I did that video I just played.
Some
in
people are
5,
living in
10
their
years
vehicles.
and be like, know exactly where I was. I'm going to remember exactly what was going on. I'm going to know exactly what were the things that I did to cause that, or I'm going to remember if it's another
wait,
situation.
some
of
people
exactly
are
what were the
coming
things that
home
somebody else did
to
to cause this.
their houses being completely destroyed,
that's
gone,
gonna-
no homes now in
That's going to
Florida.
make me a better person.
Some people are facing
So all these people that
soon
say
to be
I'm
the
a
same
failure
fate.
at
Guess
music,
what?
and all these people
There's
that
another
say
fucking storm a
that I'm just a
brewing
waste of life. Well, you can
right
take
now
breaks, because it's the very
in our
music
12-day forecast.
that is,
in case
is-
nobody
is
knew.
keeps- even watching that song, that watching that song, that girl was smoking meth. I did the right thing.
It is going to be a very, very, very busy month.
Great as she was,
And he's sitting here bitching about
I had
this.
children. I was looking for the family life, and unfortunately, a person that's out smoking methamphetamines, that it can't be part of that. They're not going to take you to that life. So I ditched it. Called her up. I went to work at Cricket that day. I was like, hey, I got all your shit in my car in the back seat. You don't even have to come talk to me. I know what you're doing. You can't hide it. People talk. Just get your shit, and that's it. And I ended it.
Cricket.
I ended it. I hated
You're right.
it. That was a great, great girl right there. And that's another one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. That girl right there was everything that I've dreamed for in a woman. Everything. And I had to let that go because of that one thing. Because you know where that road goes with people. It's not good. I've watched enough shows called Intervention to know. So that video stoked a lot of memories. So just a minute, I'm going to scroll through here. I want to play some more songs. Let me go to my channel. But that's a good song. It's a good song.
Oh, goddamn.
Music is truly, for me, the journal of my life.
You need to come up with some different content, dude.
Right now, I can't stand to see a video of my ex in it. But 5-10 years down the road, I'll be able to go back and look upon those videos.
Get a pen and
be
paper
like,
and journal that way.
I am now able to watch them and do them. But Jesus, man, it's hard. It's hard. Guys, I'm going to watch a song that was a little crazy. I don't know. It's 3 years old, got 328 videos, so I guess it sucks. But I'm going to play it anyways. Check this out.
Yeah. There's already one on the GFS that looks to be about 12 days out. That's already looking to be pretty organized.
We all live in a dirty world. We party hard, get dirty. No, we can't never be tamed. Cause no fake games. See folks say we crazy. Why can't we all get along? We all out for the same thing. We drink beer, smoke Mary Jane. We all live in a dirty world. We party hard, get dirty. No, we can't never be tamed. Now I'm cornbread.
Well, he's digging back into the old stuff tonight, isn't he? Are y'all fading out on me? I think I'm losing people. I wouldn't wish it hard. There's no calling back. Well, Kimberly, I hate to tell you, bitch, but even when you're not a single mom, nobody's patting us on the back. I ain't ever had a fucking pat on the back saying, I'm so proud of you for getting your children bathed and fed and to bed on time, and I'm so proud of you for making it to your children's cheer practice and ball practice and band practice, and I'm so proud of you for making it all to the Boy Scout and Cub Scout meetings. And the fuck? What is she talking about? No pat on the back. Nobody's ever gave me a pat on the back for being a mom, period. That wasn't part of my contract, getting pats on the back. I mean, I need a new fucking contract now. Apparently, that was supposed to be in my contract. Back pats. Because they left out the foot rubs, too. Shit. These people, I swear to God. Mike, that must be who messaged you was Kimberly. Oh God, I can't. All that, I think Garth Brooks is going to be in
That video sucked.
Missouri
I'm gonna go
somewhere.
redo it. I was bored one night,
And I was like, oh, I'd like to go to
bed.
see Garth.
I was like, I'm gonna make a video. And that's what I did, and then I released that video that night. I dread bedtime, guys. I dread it. That's where the nightmares go, and I just
Hey.
toss and turn all night.
I
Not
really wanted to know
nightmares in a
what
way
happened
Make me hate people. They're just typical normal nightmares
today.
that people get when you go through the situations that I've had happen to me. That's something I'll be able to get over.
It's the only reason I
had that
freaking
before in my
kept
life.
coming
I've
up to
always
stream him.
overcome it. It's just, I go to McMinnville quite often. I can't disclose why, Belinda, but I'm in McMinnville at least
Les,
once every
did
couple
Faith
weeks.
read my message that I was coming back live? I haven't seen.
That's all I can talk about on that. I can't tell why. So I guess I know right where that's at. I'm, like I said, I spend a few work days a month in McMinnville.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I know where that's at. McMinnville's a cool little town. But what's crazy about McMinnville is everybody you talk to in McMinnville has nothing but bad things to say about
Few working
McMinnville.
days
So I
in
don't know what's going
McMinnville.
on in McMinnville, but it's definitely not a town that's proud of itself. I don't know. Most times it comes up on drugs. I guess they got a very bad methamphetamine problem over in McMinnville because that's never get no positive talk out of McMinnville. I just never hear it. Guys, tonight I'm just, I'm going through stuff. I'll tell you something that really struck a nerve with me tonight was that Partners in Crime video with that girl. I don't want to say her name. I want to say her name so bad, but I know I've got to get out of that aspect of me. That's something I got to change. I got to stop. If I'm going to talk about something, I think I can do that. But what I don't need to do is say a person's name.
I bet her name is on the
you know what I'm
Partners
saying?
in Crime. Somebody go find that video.
I think the next
Partners
video
in
I want to
Crime.
play
Her
for
name
you
is
tonight
probably in
is a
the
video about
credits.
this song I wrote right before Paisley was born. And I'm going to tell you, Lil Paisley has changed me in so many ways that there's not been a soul on earth that could change me.
Hold on.
And
We're
that
fixing to
little girl
drop that
has,
girl's name
man.
in the chat.
And
Partners in Crime.
now it's just me and her
What's
here
his-
alone.
What's
you got other
his
people in her life that are running
YouTube?
around trying to act like they care, all to look good to society.
Lil AZ.
And so you got to overcome that. That's another battle you got to
Partners.
fight.
PARTNERS.
Guys, this is my hardest battle I've ever had to fight in my life.
Partners and C.
Because this battle, all my other battles.
Oh,
if I failed,
Mike,
there was
Mike,
something-
Mike, Mike, Mike,
somebody
Mike,
there to
Mike,
pick
Mike,
up the
Mike,
pieces
Mike,
either
Mike,
for
Mike,
me
Mike, Mike,
or
Mike,
for the
Mike,
person
Mike, Mike,
involved.
Mike, Mike, Mike,
This
Mike,
battle,
Mike.
there ain't nobody to pick the pieces up. We've been alienated. At $425 a week rent, when we got this place, it was based on 2 incomes. We were making $100,000 a year together. Now it's just me. Have to pay. And the struggle is real as it gets. And it's one of those struggles where, oh, hey, yeah, I could go get a cheaper place, but I signed a year lease. And I have no desire to move away from Tennessee again. Yeah, I can move out of state and then the garnishments can't hit me. But I'm not moving out of state again. These last 2.5 years have been the worst 2.5 years of my life because of certain people in my life that pushed us to move out of state. And so I've learned a lot of life lessons. I've learned
Move out
a
of
lot of things
state
not
so
to
the
do. I've learned
garnishments can't get you. What?
so
That's
many
not
ways
how it
not
works,
to
buddy.
reply to certain aspects of life. One of those aspects of life is you know what? There's no need to belittle people by name. There's no need to, you know, I don't know. It's just, I've learned a lot of lessons, man. You know, I learned when you're representing a real cause, you could say fuck the judge, and then you go into court and the judge asks you about why did you say fuck the judge? Well, I said fuck the judge because I meant fuck the judge. I'm over here living for this baby girl. I'm not living for you. I'm not living for you. I'm not living for you. I'm not living for me. I'm living for what's best for this little girl. And can you believe that judge didn't say a single word? I was in the courtroom saying F, 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 and not a word was said to me.
Wow.
Not
No
that it was
credits.
right.
It's from
But
2017.
I think it's because the judge had been forewarned about this case, and he did some research on it, and he was like, "Yeah, I can get this dude. I can get this dude, and this dude's right on." So much that he gave me legal advice, and judges aren't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
10/10 of 2017. When did he get with H?
what
Says
I
it was
don't
released
understand,
10/10,
Melissa, is they got all
2017.
this shit to say. They've sent DHS out. This is the 10th time. The police have been out to all my different houses 20 times since January 1st. And here I am still ticking. When does it become evidence enough that something that AZ is doing right in life, that even the authorities think is
You mean
right?
bagging?
Maybe unconventional, but it's
BAGGING.
like
You
I
need to
told the
fix
judge
that.
in the courtroom the other day. I'm fighting unconventional battles, which require unconventional means. You guys got to understand that. You know, if you're facing normal situations, well, you can respond normally, can't you? But if you've got people that are doing things that they don't do to normal people, that's called unconventional. And you have to respond in a way that's unconventional. And that's all I do. And I could truly give a fuck what anybody feels if what I'm doing is right or wrong. There's nobody that's living my life 24 hours a day. There's nobody living Paisley's life 24 hours a day. So nobody, it's hard with what we going through for anybody to build past judgment because you have no fucking clue. You have no clue. And you know, tonight, I would love to tell you how the things that came across my pathway in life today. But I have realized and turned a page in my life that by talking about that certain situation today does no justice for Paisley, and it does no justice for me. And it could probably do justice for the person involved. But at the end of the day, it doesn't do justice for me, and it doesn't do justice for that little girl, which means there's no gain in going into the detail about what happened today, except for to tell you that it's probably one of the most selfish, uncaring, ungiving a fuck things I've ever seen in my life in 46 years. And as vocal as I am, this is one of those things I would love to dig deeply into. But the part of the change in me will not allow me to do that. Because I'm living for this baby girl, and by me doing that will not benefit that little girl one single friggin' ounce. Which means I can't address it. Just can't address it. I've addressed it with a few of my close friends, the people that I know that will keep it to themselves, who will be honest and give me advice. One of those people being my preacher, one of those people being Melissa there, one of those people being a few other names that I'm not going to disclose just so you don't even know. But,
yeah,
you know, I'm blessed nowadays that I've got a few people that are really true friends that I can go right.
I found some guys roasting him on YouTube.
That they're not going to go blab their mouth to anybody else on the planet
I'll
Earth.
pull that up in a minute.
And I cherish those friendships. I cherish them beyond belief. And some people never, ever find a friendship like that, you know. Well, Belinda, it doesn't matter who I'm talking about. It doesn't matter who I'm talking about.
It's just a matter of time before you fuck those up, too.
I'm just going to tell you, I came in contact with a person or persons today that I saw do some unbelievably selfish, not giving a fuck things. And shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them, man. And what's the saddest thing is I so want to talk about it because there's a message in it. But again, I know this particular message and this particular topic, just there's nothing that me or this little baby girl can gain from it to better our lives. And that's how I have to do my thinking going forward. When I do things and I speak about things, do they benefit us or got such a cause-worthy message that it's worth exposing the names? And this is not one of those situations.
Oh, he wants to so bad.
Oh, okay.
It's killing him.
Oh, okay. I'm reading your chat, and I didn't read the rest. I see what you're saying, Belinda. You're talking about you guys are just in the same neighborhood. Isn't that so coincidental that people that live close together just somehow connect in this chat? I love seeing that, man. You know, that right there may be a friendship. Those are two people that may end up writing each other and go for a picnic with their children together. You know, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, but again, getting back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
This next song,
because that's what people
was a
do
song
these
I wrote
days.
before my baby was
go for
born.
picnics
And it was a
with
song
total
that was
strangers
about
off the
truth and
fucking
honesty,
internet. What?
about being the best father. I want to be the best father. I failed with all my other kids on that by my own doings. I own that. I own that. You know, they say it to meth heads and crackheads and cokeheads. Before you can beat
sure
your
did.
addictions, you have to own them. Well, I was a very selfish individual for a long, long time until about 7, 8, 10 years ago. And I'm still paying the prices of that.
You still
hence
are,
the troll
Buster.
pages. You know,
No, you still
it's
are.
very clear the awareness pages are getting ready to roll with a new angle. They're not even live streaming tonight, which means they've got another play up their sleeve. These are people that don't go away. You know, they're not going away. These are people that wait and go unpublish their page for 2 days to try to fuck my head up and then come back live. These are people that are conning, manipulative, and con artists, and they've live streamed and rebroadcast my live feeds every night. And now the day after I get my baby, they go silent. If that
we
ain't
need
a
to
red
let people
flag,
from
I
the
don't know
awareness
what
page know
is.
they can come over
That
here if
means
they
they're
want.
working on a new game plan. That means they're working on something else to try to destroy this little family. And they have prospered many times doing it. So I have no doubt in my mind that there's a good chance that they will prosper
Let 'em know
and destroy this
quietly,
family again.
so he
It's
doesn't
sickening,
find us.
it's vile, it's bad. If you've got the police and the DHS 20 times, 9 times, well, 10 times with DHS coming out saying there's no problem here, when does that number grow to be to a point to where people say, you know what, there's got to be more than this? If all those people, these educated, college educated people whose job is to
Yeah,
take
'cause it's
kids,
possible.
don't come and take kids, but
People can
instead
do
give
it.
them back, or cops who
People do it
come
all the damn time.
to come arrest people because they were told there's some vile, nasty shit going on, and then they just walk out the door and leave. How many times does that happen before?
Yeah, you dumbass. CPS
semi-intelligent
fucks
people
up
start
all the
seeing
time. And you know what? Poor
something's
kids
not
end up
right here?
dead all the time because
These
CPS
awareness
fucks
pages,
up.
there's something wrong
I
with
could
them
probably go
fuckers.
to any
They're
true
doing something.
crime channel right now and
Because the
show
narrative
you a
they're painting ain't the
case
narrative
where
that
CPS
that is
fucked up
being
and
played
gave
out on
that
a
kid back or
fucking
left
field.
that kid there and they're dead now.
I
How
will tell
about
you
you,
this.
bitch?
I said fuck a judge over and over one night on a live feed the night before court.
Just because
you
CPS
guys
made the call to
or
leave a kid with you
whoever
doesn't mean you're fit.
sent him the
Far from it.
videos and then he addressed that in court, and I still
CPS
told him
isn't
fuck the judge.
the end all to be all, buddy.
I'm still sitting here.
They're not always right.
You gotta ask yourself,
They're
guys,
human.
how many
They
people
are
have you ever known to be able to go in a
overstretched
courtroom
right now.
and
They
say,
are
yeah, I said
understaffed.
fuck the judge, and walk out of that courtroom without
I
being in
guarantee
handcuffs?
you. I guarantee you.
That's what you
Somebody
need to fucking
disagree
start
with me. So
asking
anybody
questions
disagree
about.
with me. Tell
Because
me I'm
that
wrong.
don't happen.
Tell me I'm wrong and mean it, and I'll
that should
shut
tell
up.
a big picture of how this man's living his life.
It
That should
does.
tell a big picture. I want to be the best father, and I'm gonna
Somebody
be the
needs to
best
get in there
father.
and let him know.
And I have no choice about it. No choice.
God
The
damn, I
only
wish there was a
thing
link
that
now
happens
that I
with my
could.
failure at this point is she goes to foster care, and I think we know how that system plays
Yep,
out
that's one of them.
for little girls. Not going to happen on my watch. If I've got to go out and sling my D, I'll do it. There's no limit to what I'll do to make sure this little girl has a good life. There's just no limit.
Did he just
Fuck
fucking
my
say
life.
that?
I'm living for her. That's why I was late tonight on a live feed,
Did
man.
he just say what I think he said?
Because it's about her first.
Man, I gotta quit
Until she's in bed,
multitasking.
you don't get a nighttime feed. You know, I
'Cause you
came
were
home from work. I would have loved to just sit down and watch TV, but you
slinging
know
your
what?
D?
We need good family time. She loves to cook. 3 years old, loves to cook. Anybody that watched those live feeds today, there's no doubt
Stop.
about it. She loves to cook. It is one of her highs of life. I planned that all day, man. That was my whole thing to help me get through the day. Is I'm gonna go home and cook with Paisley tonight. We're gonna cook.
Yeah,
we're
get
gonna
us
cook dinner together.
get us fucking
I'm gonna
started
let
on your
her cook.
cooking video with her.
That's what we did.
Fucking
I want to be the best father, guys. I'll be right back
negligent,
with you.
irresponsible human being. Where she could
And I
have
will be the best
spilled a
father.
pot of
I
boiling
feel like
water
I am
on her. She could have put her hand on a hot burner. Come on, we can go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did he said he could sling his D with a pair of tweezers, maybe holding on. It's a long night ahead of me. I know. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Oh, hold on. Let's hear this. Oh, looky there. Mike's up. They're going to love this Natty Live. That might not be Mike.
That was my bad. My bad, man.
That nigga KO ready to hump something.
Listen, this is the guys that are
Sorry,
roasting
Lil
him.
Living life or camoed up?
Camoed up? No, we don't talk about the shit.
Oh man, I hope we didn't pick the wrong one.
This is Lil Ace and Camel Toe.
Oh boy.
Way back yonder in the back of the woods, Jelly all camoed up and never up to no good. Yeah, I got that in my back and yelling, team, are you ready? Cause what we're about to do is sure ain't gonna be pretty. You see, way back yonder in the back of the woods, Jelly's on the house, I told you get a wood. Yeah, we kick the front door and I told you that.
I'm gonna kill it right now. One word. Mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Guys, that is the pure definition of songs that we don't want on the show.
Hey, look. So
Wait, Emojify, let's get more poop,
right,
just to protect ourselves.
you feel me?
Now you go. Sorry.
So remember the dude that was like, "Hey, did you listen to my song?" And I just told him, you would have known if you was watching.
Oh shit, what'd he say?
He goes, "Oh, that's Heat. I love this song."
This one that we just played?
Yeah, the one he just played. Oh, I like this Heat. So you know we not playing your shit tonight, right?
Never.
Never. If you like that, I know how your shit sounded. I don't want to hear it. I'm good.
They're
who did
roasting
this guy go
AZ
to
right
the
now.
studio?
This is
He
a
didn't go to the
YouTube
studio. He didn't. He did not. He recorded that shit on the
channel.
Xbox
Now,
Live microphone.
in his room, his mom interfered, and he's like, "Mom, I'm in the studio." Like,
Jesus
no,
Christ,
you're
Mom.
you're in your bedroom.
Shut up, AZ. But
It's Lil AZ.
his real name Paisley. But he took the Pays off and nah, it's just young AZ. You feel me?
No, it's Lil. It's Lil.
Lil AZ. You know what I'm saying? Bring your name
All right,
Paisley. Your
Kira.
mama named you a girl name.
did
Shut
that.
up.
I wish. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have his Instagram. Let's see what he looks like, though. We
White,
shit.
nigga, you ain't got it. We ain't gotta see what he look like. He look white.
I want to see Lil
Hey,
AZ.
okay, let me just say there's a black guy and a white guy doing this, okay? So this
Nigga, you ain't been a little nothing in a long time, big dog.
He's got his name on his
Boy, what drug do you smoke to look like that? I want to know what are you
We're
on,
looking
man?
at AZ's
That nigga got a
picture
pocket
right
full of
now.
narcotics. He finna do in 5 minutes. Ugly ass. That nigga like a recovering heroin addict. I'm finna bake his ass. That nigga like an experienced construction worker. I'm finna ride his ass. That nigga smoking a Marlboro Light. What on this man? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Bro, god damn, boy, you ugly as hell, boy. Look, you're like one of the very few white dudes in the world that actually go to jail at traffic stops. Ugly ass.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Damn, how old you is, boy?
He's framing magazine covers, dog.
How old you is? Talking about some damn little AZ. Lil AZ. Where's the
and watch that little
The
girl
guy
grow
showed
the way
where
she
he had
is,
he
man.
literally had magazine
You know,
covers
it's,
framed and
you
hanging on his
know,
wall.
His babies, you dress them up to look cute. They just kind of sit there. They don't do a whole lot of nothing.
Did he end his live?
You know, times vary a little bit, just depending on when we get out of the house. So we do the drive to work live feeds. And that little girl have conversations, man. We're talking about the cows. We're talking about the excavators. Those are the excavator mornings, man. Every morning we pass and there's excavators. Her little thing, and somehow, some way, I'm gonna find somebody that owns an excavator so this little girl can ride on one, even if I have to pay him. Because she loves tractors and excavators. She loves them. Just lives for them. She loves the airport when we go by. She wants to fly, but at the same time, she relates an airport to die. They die. I don't know how many times y'all have seen that, but you drive by the airport and you'll hear her say, airplane, he died. And it's because I told her that sometimes airplanes crash. I don't know why I told her that, but I probably shouldn't have. But now she relates airplanes to death. Airplane, gonna crash, die. And I'm like, I probably shouldn't have done that day. So that's one of them scenarios where I've realized as a father, before I speak to my daughter on a subject, I have to think twice and say, okay, is this good? And I wish I would have done that day. I wish I would have painted airplanes in a brighter picture for her. But for some reason, I was just talking knowledge to her, and I was like, yep, airplanes are fun, but sometimes they crash and people die. And the only thing that stuck with her was airplanes die. Airplanes die. So that's one of those instances where I can say, you know what, this is why I need to, before I say things to my daughter, I need to second guess what I'm going to say, because there are unattended consequences if you tell the whole narrative. And that's one of those things. It's yeah. You guys just stopped commenting for a reason. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody stopped commenting, but maybe I can get a laugh. I just did a silent fart and I was the first victim of it. It stinks. And you guys are lucky that you're in the digital world and you don't have to smell it. I wish I had a scratch a sniff button I could send to you and you could scratch the screen. And there's a good invention to be made. Scratch and sniff TV screen, so you can smell the action. Just imagine being able to watch like Die Hard and you can scratch and sniff and smell the gunpowder from the gun battle. Just playing. I don't know. Oh yeah, Natty Live. Yeah. Come on out and do a test. Thank you, Belinda. That was nice of you to say. I just saw that comment. It says it was 12 minutes ago. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to move the screen over. I'm my own executive producer, director, and host, and sometimes I can even be the co-host. I don't know how that's possible, but I can. So, guys, I'm going to jam another song tonight, man. I really wanted to play a lot of music tonight. you know, I'm at that point in my life. I've got a lot of things going on that it's good for me to go back in time and songs. I played a lot of older songs tonight. And go back in time and you know, just know where you were at in that point in time. You know, this one's from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it was a carefree life. Life was going. You know, we were surviving. I was coming upon a marriage, had a baby coming on the way. I was a very, 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 very happy person here, and still one of the best songs I ever made. It's called "It's Summertime." Check it out, guys.
It's been a long day out here, and I know I tried. Worked hard and I sweated a lot. 97 degrees outside. Baby said, honey, when you gonna be home? I said, on the way now. It's summertime out here. It's just the best time of the year, especially when you're just surrounded by your family, all of your kids.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
I'm enjoying my time, 'cause I know what's coming real soon. So I know I live this life. Come on, screaming with me. It's summertime.
Trying to fix something else.
Fall's coming real soon.
Okay. God dang, look at that video. I don't know, what do you call that? Editing? That was terrible. Oh. Yep. Alright, kids, this is Midnight here. Are y'all ready to call it a night? I can't believe he's still up. Doesn't he have to be at work tomorrow? I'm gonna come over here and get this last burp rag sewn up and this box packed up. So it's kind of hard for me to. I gotta figure out how to put the camera over my sewing machine. I don't plan on doing much more sewing, to be honest with you. I had this one. Well, God, I do. I got a big one. I'm fixing to work on. I guess I could let y'all watch me do that. I have this big baby quilt I've got to get finished soon that I'm putting together. I'm making it out of baby clothes. So, I'm going to try to do that this weekend. Anyway, tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow. So tomorrow, okay. Tomorrow I'll take y'all to Little Rock with me. Sound good? Sound like a deal. I'll be on around noon to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Y'all have a fabulous night. Take care of yourselves. And be good or be good at it, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you all. Love you. Bye-bye.